Hey, hey, y'all. Good evening, good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope y'all had an amazing weekend. I didn't see y'all last night because y'all was at the ballet. Mama and I went to see Cinderella, y'all, and it was so awesome. It's just so great to, hang out with my mom, and I don't know. It was great. I meant to post a picture on here of me and mom at the ballet, so I will later. But anyway, welcome y'all. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all again had an amazing, relaxing, stress-free Sunday, because some people had to work, so maybe that's not relaxing. But anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and pull my foot out of my mouth now. Sorry if y'all it wasn't relaxing. Anyway, so listen y'all, tonight. I want to work on the creative kickstart that we did the other day. This is the one that you can earn. You get the board, and you get the 2 stencils, and you also get a paste packet, I believe. Yes, you do get the paste packet, and you also get the squeegee, okay, to do your own. You actually get 2 pastes. You get black and eucalyptus. You might get 3. Yeah. Just cold. Me too, girl. I can't even think. Listen, I literally I'm down here with brain freeze. I'm sitting here stuttering over my words going, I'm cold. My nose is cold, y'all. My toes is cold. I've even got, y'all know I got my leopard on, and it's still cold. I mean, there's some fuzzy slippers. They're cold. Anyway, I'll quit complaining about the cold, but just know that I'm stuttering over my words because I have brain freeze. So, I want to use the other side of this board. This is what I was telling you guys before. To earn this, you have to spend a certain amount. And so, tonight's word is B, B-E-E, because we're going to use some other transfers with this. But, again, y'all, the end of January, no more. So, you don't want to miss out on this one. This one's really cool. So, I'm going to use the other side. We did this side. I'm going to use this side now. And I'm not going to use the Creative Kickstart transfers, but I'm going to use 3 other ones. Y'all know how I like to be crazy. So, I have been wanting to use, this one's called Found Patterns from Nature. This one has my beautiful leopard that I've got a plan for, and I'll be doing it soon. But tonight, I'm going to be using this flower, okay? And then, I'm going to use our other new one, which is called Peaceful Garden. Y'all, is this one not gorgeous? But all we're using tonight are the bees. And then I'm going to use my Be Kind transfer. And I'm going to use 2 bees. So, let's get busy because, this one's going to be a little, y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how to do it. So, let's get busy. I'm going to paint this first. And I'm using steel in the Waverly chalk paint. And it is a true gray. It is a really good true gray. And that's what I want to use on this. So I'm going to start off by just spraying it with a little bit of water. That kind of just helps the chalk paint kind of just, move on your surface a little better. And hold on. Let me take my bougie bracelet off because it's going to get on my nerves. Just hold, please. Hold, please. And my fingers are so cold, y'all. I can't get it off. Oh, hey, Mandy. Hey, Jenny. How are y'all doing? Y'all, my fingers are, my bracelet's getting on my nerves and my fingers are cold. So, and y'all, how do y'all like my shirt? Y'all, I made a reel on it. It was really fun to make. I just did a bleaching, and then I used some fabric spray paint, y'all. It was the coolest. It was from Tulip. I loved it. I had never used this spray paint. I've used the Tulip products before, like the dyes and stuff like that, the clothing dyes, but I'd never used spray paint. But y'all, this was so fun and easy to do. And the shirt just came from Walmart. Just a Walmart shirt. Just a t-shirt. And I thought it turned out really cute. I was going to ink on it, but then I was like, no, I don't have to. Y'all, I feel like I want to ink and chalk on everything, and I get a little carried away. So I was like, okay, Shonda, just calm down and just leave this plain, leave it plain. So I just bleached it first with that, it was the wood heart from Hobby Lobby. I'm good, Mandy. I'm good, girl. And then I bleached it first and let the bleach sit until, you know, how I wanted it. The whiteness, I guess I should say, the lightness. And then I set the wood piece back down and just used that spray paint. Y'all, that was just, like I said, it was really cool. I definitely will be using it again. It was easy. Now, I will say this. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all my faux pas, because y'all know I'm transparent as all. It is what it is. When I painted this, I set it, thank you for stars, Lori. How are you tonight? When I painted it, my spastic self read just the first 2 lines of the directions. Do you need any more? I mean, the rest of it's just like small print that I got to pull out my readers and read them. And I don't want to read that part, but I should have, because it tells you to let it dry for 30 minutes before moving it. Well, I thought it just said let it dry for 30 minutes. So y'all, I done picked it up because my bleach had been sitting and I didn't want it to get any holes, which I ended up getting a couple of holes in it anyway. I don't really care, you can't see it. But I was like, oh man, I got to get this in the washer, right? So in 30 minutes, I went ahead and threw it in the washer to stop the bleaching process and to do all that. Well, y'all, you need to let it dry for 72 hours before washing. Okay, before washing. So today when I took it out, or last night when I got it out of the dryer, I was really upset because this was all gone. It was, I mean, it was kind of there, it was muted, but I went ahead and did it again this morning. So I haven't washed it yet. Oh, yes. I know, this is going to be pretty, I think. I love these, y'all. I love them. Hold on, let me look over here so I can see comments. So, yes, I suggest following the directions. Yep, they're on there for a reason. And you'll want to follow those. But, yeah, it was very easy. So, I'm going to let this dry now. 72 hours before I wash it. And it didn't say to heat set it, but I almost want to just throw my heat press on it. Just for good measures, you know what I mean? Here we go. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't, you know, I feel like everybody has an iron. I like to do projects. Yes, I am a designer with Chalk Couture, and yes, I do love their products, and yes, you know, I want y'all to chime because they're great, but I also love to be able to do projects that not everybody has, you know, the Chalk Couture stuff. I like to do other projects that y'all can just run down to the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, get the stuff, and come back and do it. You know what I mean? So this is one of those times that even though I wanted to ink on this, I really wanted to leave it this way so that everybody could make one if they wanted to. Hey Janice, I'm good. How are you? So y'all, I'm just drying this up. And I just put one coat. I'm just putting one coat. I just kind of wanted to cover up that stark whiteness. Y'all know I don't, you know, the white. I don't really like white backgrounds and things like that. Even though it does look good on the other side with the Creative Kickstart transfer. So, but yeah, we've got a lot of deals that's going to be ending. Hey Carly, you good, girl? You said I'm twice. You good? But yeah, we do have a lot of products and things, or a lot of deals, that are going away January 31st. So, I'm here finding my function. Okay, Carly. All right, girl. So, check those out. Again, type the word B, and I will send you all the information for all of the sales and everything that's going to be ending January 31st, y'all. 31st. Okay. I do want to make sure this is good and dry because I am going to be chalking over it. So, you want to make sure that it's really dry. And this is chalk paint, so it should dry pretty fast. Yeah. We're good. Okay. Now, I don't know if y'all know, I was actually watching someone the other day, and they were talking about this, and they were saying that paper towels, because they have a little bit of, I mean, these are the paper towels from Sam's Club. They're soft, but they still have some texture to them, and they can act as just a little bit of a sanding tool thing, if you would, you know. So that's what I just did. So here's what we've got. Isn't that pretty? That really gave it a really pretty. So here's the stark whiteness, which still has the gray in it, which is what it looked like. But then that's really what I wanted. I just kind of wanted it to be, I don't know. I liked it. What word? So Jenny, you girl, because you are a designer, I'll send you basically have gotten a couple of them. But yeah, I'll send you a message. Isn't that pretty, Janice? Kimberly, is it Kimberly or Kim? Hey, Michelle. How you doing, girl? Is it Kim or Kimberly? I'm going to call you Kimberly because it says Kimberly right now. But I'm just making a little cute sign that we're using the other side of our Creative Kickstart. This is the one you can earn. I thought so, Michelle. Kimberly, okay. All right, girl. So, yes, I'm just making a little be kind sign. Y'all know I love the whole be kind, everything. I love that. I just do. So, I'm just going to use some of our tape. And because I'm only going to go halfway up with my flowers, I think. Is that what I'm going to do? Well, I just ripped that. I think I'm going to go halfway up with my flowers and then use my bee. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. A little over halfway, y'all. Because the Be Kind, I'm just going to put in the middle. So it doesn't really matter. But I wanted the bees to look like, so I'm going to go up more than half. I want the bees to look like that they are, you know, landing on the flowers. You know, pollinating or getting the stuff. So, hey, Angie. Girl, I've missed seeing you on here. I figured you're just a busy bee, girl. I know. You got your children. You're busy, busy, busy. Okay, so here's what I've done. Okay, so I've just taped it off. And then I'm going to use this one for my surface. It's just, again, I like to create depth with my stuff. And this is one of those. I like to create layers of depth with, you know, that, yeah. And you do not have, you know, you've seen that board, how pretty that board is. So if you do not want all the transfers that I have put in the cart when you type the word be in, you can take them out. You can leave in there what you want, change colors as you would like. It's just an easy way to kind of get to it and kind of see what I'm working with. Oh, Angie. Okay, so you did a 21-day fasting from it. Good for you, girl. I did that one time, and it, you know, before I started doing this, I didn't get on a whole lot. I just didn't. Now that I do this, I don't think I really should fast. Now it might not be good for me to fast it. Seeing as how, you know, this is part of my business and all. Hey, Brandy. But that is good. That is good. Okay, so here it is. It's just a small square. And I'm going to use it, you know, I'm going to kind of, you know, push it over here, push it over there, and we're just going to use it like that. I just use that transfer. Oh, Janice, this one? You're talking about the four, what is it called? The, hold on. It's not on this one. It is the Found Patterns, the Nature Found Patterns. I love it. These are so pretty. Brandy, how are you doing, girl? Okay, y'all, so these transfers are super sticky. And I'm going to tell you, these are some of our newer, transfers. We're using another manufacturer for our transfers. And these are, more slick than our other ones. Both of them are great. Don't get me wrong. I love them both. Carly, the fasting thing. I did, Michelle. I did, girl. That's what I was saying. I figured you were in the hospital still. Carly, a fasting thing is, you know, it's biblical. It's to, you know, to get closer to God, to kind of, you know, get right in your head. I mean, that's kind of a, it's not even really what it is, but it is definitely to kind of shut out all other sounds, all other things, and really come closer to God and kind of get one with Him. That's fasting. Or get one with whatever you're wanting. Now, fasting just means to, you know, fast something. So we do it for those purposes. Oh gosh, Brandy, I was wondering. I didn't see any updates from you, so I've been wondering. I'm so sorry. Still praying, girl. Oh, I meant to wax this, y'all. I really meant to wax this. Yeah, oh, I bet that's pretty. Janice, send me a picture. I'm curious. I haven't seen a ton. I mean, you know, I see other people, but people that I know have used this. I haven't seen a ton. So, send me a picture of yours. I would love to see it. Hey, Caroline. How are you, girl? You got, okay, Carly, you see? Okay, y'all. So, this is just our wax. This is our surface wax. And I should have waxed everything on it, but it'll be okay under just that one little strip. This just prepares your surface, especially if you have done something to it like I just did, which was paint it. It kind of just prepares it, and it also allows for these super, super sticky transfers that, even though I fuzzed, are still super sticky. Keeps it from pulling off any kind of paint that you just put on. Okay, thanks, Janice. Oh, you just got home, Caroline? All right, girl. I hope your cousin's doing well. Okay, so let me get this on here. Now, the cool thing is that, I don't know if y'all can see this, but if you notice all the way around that design, there is a solid space, right? All of your transfer right here is all in line, okay? It's actually a perfect line. So when I put it up to this tape, it's going to be a straight, I can keep it straight because I can put each little piece, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, y'all. I can sit them up there, or I can line it up with that, which is really cool. I mean, you definitely know it's going to be, you know, straight. Yes, definitely, Brandy. Oh, good, Caroline. Probably. Hey, Debbie. Yes, Carly, that's probably the case. I mean, anything that you use on, you know, anything sticky like that, if you just put like a wax barrier down like that, then your transfer will come off, or your, you know, your stencil, whatever you're using that's sticky like this, it'll come off. So, okay. Hold on, I got a big fuzz right there. Let me get that off. Now, I'm just using, on this whole thing, I'm using eucalyptus. Okay, so my flowers, everything will be this beautiful eucalyptus color, which is like a sagey green. That's what I'm going with. It also comes with this Creative Kickstart. Hey, Tammy, girl, how are you? Long time no see. How's it going with the move? How's that going? James Bond. You're funny. Okay, so, y'all, this is just our chalk paste in the eucalyptus, and I'm doing the whole thing in this, okay? Now, you could also be creative, and I thought about doing it, but I just knew that that would take longer, and I'm not trying to keep y'all for 18 hours on here with me. I mean, y'all can hang out if y'all want, but I'm just saying, you know, 18 hours. I just thought this would just be the easiest way to kind of show y'all how this part works, and then you guys could actually, you know, use whatever colors you want. When I do colors on here, it's a lot of the times it's to my liking, and because that's kind of just what I do. not all the time, but most of the time. These are the colors that I like. These are the colors that in my mind go together and look the best together, but you can certainly do other, you know, colors or whatever you wanted to do. So just pay attention when you're, you know, looking at these colors and oh, wait, I didn't mean like, girl better pay attention. I didn't mean that. I like, wait, Shawna, that was kind of a little bit itchy right there. The itchy without the B. That's not what I meant. I just meant look at the colors and kind of get whatever color you want. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Get your excess off. Okay. Make sure I got each piece. All right. And then let's pull this off. Mandy, it was called, oh, that's beautiful. That's what I wanted. Y'all kind of see it's just really a subtle kind of thing. That's really what I wanted. It is called Steel from Waverly. Waverly Chalk Paint and Steel. It's one of my favorite. Okay, so I'm going to have to wash this, y'all. I don't want it messing up. So we'll put this over here and y'all get to see how to wash a transfer. Y'all know I put them sticky side down on my mat. This is just a dish rag or a dish drying mat. You can also take them to your sink, wash them with cool water. I think I always forget to say that. Did you paint that storm? Brandy, that's that Steel. But it does kind of look like our storm paint. I'm a little bit low in the storm. I've ordered some more, so I'm waiting on it. But I thought, okay, this is really similar. But yeah, you could definitely use storm. I love storm. But that is just that Steel, and it really looks just like our storm. And I have so many chalk paints over there, y'all. Thank you, Tammy. I hurt my ankles. Oh no, Caroline, I'm sorry, girl. I hate to hear that. Okay, so I just wiped it off with a antibacterial wipe. Again, this is the top part that is not sticky. And then take your board eraser. Mine has seen better days. Okay. I always include the board eraser in the supplies because I just think it's good if you have a couple of these. They last a long time, but they're designed for our transfers. So I just kind of always, you know, put them in there because I think it's a good idea. Okay. Then I just take a dry paper towel. Okay, we're still on the top where most of the paint is. Turn it over. Okay. Wet it again. Take your board eraser. And really what you're concerned with on this time is getting it out of the silk screen area. Y'all, my hair is driving me crazy. And getting the lint off that you've put on. Bizarre, right? I know. I'm just about to put it right back on. But the lint's necessary when you're about to use it. But you want it off so that it becomes sticky again. Okay, just like that. Very easy. Then I take another dry paper towel. Now you could also just let this sit and dry. I do this because when I'm finished down here, I like to just kind of clean up. I like to be finished, you know, so that's it. Look, super sticky again, ready to go. All right, let me make sure it's good and dry. And I want to make sure this is dry because I don't want to pull it off. But these are really pretty to use on any background. And again, you could, you know, get like a pink, or you could get yellow. You could do whatever you wanted and do each flower. Again, I just knew it'd take, you know, 5 years to do it. Okay. So y'all, we did go see Cinderella last night in ballet, and y'all heard me talk about it. The men did not disappoint. Okay, they didn't disappoint. They were good. They were good. They had the, you know, they had the tights on, the tights. It was awesome. It was really funny. My mom and I died laughing. One of the wicked stepsisters or evil stepsisters was a guy, and they really made the stepsisters, and more so the stepsisters and the stepmom, even though you could tell, I mean, they were phenomenal dancers. They made them goofy kind of acting, And the one that, he was a guy that played one of them. Y'all, he was the star of the show. You know, they did at the end, they, you know, everybody claps and everything. So they came out, and each person that was in kind of, or each, I guess, ensemble would come up, step up, and when they stepped up, the whole place went wild. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for sprinkling, girl. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to wax again, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but I just don't want, in case, you know, that gets over there, I don't want it to pull it off. And then I'm just going to buff this part off again. Better be safe than sorry, right? And because it's a background, you know, it's not terrible if it got, you know, kind of messed up, but I really don't want it to. Okay, let me make sure that I get it going right here, y'all. Let's see. I think I had it this way. Yep, this way. Okay. Now, we'll try to get it lined back up some way, somehow. Line it up. Don't know how, but I'm gonna try. Is that how I had it? Yeah. Let's just do like that. Now, I will tell you this, our new transfers are amazing to see through. They are, they're awesome to see through. So, because of that, you can really get that lined up with those lines right there, which I love. And if it's not perfectly lined up, that's okay. But I think that'll do it. Okay. All right, y'all, so let's use our chalk paste again. Just go back through the silk screen. So did anybody else do anything interesting this weekend? Girl, they were good too. They were good. Mama started laughing at me because, you know, if y'all were on here before and heard me tell, you know, the story when I was a little girl and saw the men at the ballerina in tights first, and my eyes got big, and I was like, Mom, I don't think I'm supposed to watch this. Well, last night, her and I were sitting there laughing our butts off, and not laughing out loud, y'all. I mean, you know, we weren't making a scene or a spectacle, but she says to me, this is what made me laugh. My mama, my sweet mama, done said, the guy in the white tights is better than the one in the guy in the white tights is better than the one in the gray tights. And she went, y'all, I had that laugh going. You know, that inappropriate laugh that you shouldn't be laughing a laugh. I said, Mama. I said, but you ain't lying, girl. You ain't lying. Yes, the prince. The prince. I'm sorry, he was the one in the white tights. He was, you know what I mean? He wasn't the one we were looking at. He was the other one we were looking at. Hey, Annika, how are you, girl? Okay, y'all. So, you can see now it's a little bit darker right now because it's wet, or it's a little different color. And I'm just going to put this down here and I'll wash it in a second. All right, let's get this dried up, y'all. How are you, girl? Carly, girl, me too. But, I mean, we did good. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't, like, bust out, you know, cackle laughing. But it's that, you know, it's that laugh right here, and you got the tears rolling down your eye laugh. That's what we were doing. I couldn't help it. It was funny. Especially coming from my mama, you know, she was like, Chandra, you know, this guy, the prince don't have anything. That's what she said. She said the prince don't have anything on the guy in the cream colored tights. And at first, y'all, because it was coming from my mama, I was like, oh, she means like dancing abilities. No. She was talking about, well, you know, what they're working with, what God gave them. And y'all, I was dying. I was laughing so darn hard. But y'all listen, I mean, you know, we're human. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, y'all, so let's take our tape off. So now we have a perfectly straight line, okay, all the way across the bottom. Now listen, We're still good on this side. Okay, so we still have a two-sided because I didn't do anything around the rim or around the edge. So, all right, next, I think I'm going to go ahead and do my Be Kind so that I can figure out where I want to put my bees, because I think I just want my bees like right there. I don't know. Let's just see. This one's also going to be a tricky one. I like to be tricky, y'all. I like to, but isn't that pretty? This one is one of my favorite. I have 2 of these. I've used the other one so much. I think this is just a really cool saying. I think it's, I think we forget to be kind to ourselves sometimes. I know I do. It's easy for me to be kind to everybody else, but sometimes I forget to be kind to me, you know. Girl, we didn't have no martinis last night. I don't think that would have been good if I'd have had martinis and went in there. No, Mama wouldn't have had that anyway. She would have been like, what are you doing, Shonda LaRae? Okay, so here's what I want to see. I'm going to do it like this because... All right, hold on. Let's get our bees out. And y'all, listen, y'all are just seeing how to be artistic with these things. How to, Carla, you love this one? Is that the one you're talking about? You loving this transfer? What template? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, let's cut the bees off. And I'm going to just score them. No, actually, I'm going to cut them because I need to kind of hold them up. Normally, I like to just score them and keep them on the large backer. But I need to kind of see. Okay. And y'all, this is beautiful too. Look at those flowers. And they're kind of etched, kind of, you know, you kind of got to color in behind them. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to do it like that. Okay, so if I do the bee right here, and then kind of put the E right there. I think that's what I'll do. I am going to come down just a little bit because I'm putting a bow on here. So let's do it right there. So we'll be over the we'll be over the background that we just put on, but that's okay. So I'm going to do the B first. Wash it, wipe it off, and kind of move it over because I need another E. Okay, I know it's a lot. It's just what I do. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I think I'm going to use. I think I'm just going to use black, y'all. Don't use black. That's so stark. And I don't think that will be dark enough. Yeah, let's just use our black. Let's use our black, y'all. And this is just, oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one you love. Okay. All right, so let me do the B. And then I may not have to wash it. I may be able just to move it over. Because I want it to say B-E-E. I know that's cheesy, but that's what I want. And y'all could do the same thing. Okay. So here's what we've got so far. Okay. So there's that. Thank you, Carly. It turned out really cute. Right, let me dry this. And the reason I need to dry it is because I'm going to be putting this transfer back on it. I don't want it coming up. To dry it really, really well. Oh, thank you, Natalie. I spray painted my hair, so, you know, I use my hair spray paint. Not real spray paint, y'all. Calm down. Not real spray paint, but you know that L'Oreal spray paint. I had to spray paint it over here. You can still see it, but it's okay. I don't know. I may end up, you know, having to come off with it. I don't know. We'll see. It may drive me crazy. Okay. Make sure this is really good and dry. Oh, did you watch the reel? Yes, Annika, definitely make it. It's simple. It was really easy to make, like really easy. Okay, so hopefully that is lined up. Man, that's hard to see. So these are our older transfers, and they're a little harder to see through. Our new ones are really easy to see through, which I love. Let's see. I think that's it. And I may just go ahead and do the kind while I'm at it. Yep, I am. We're going to go ahead and do this whole thing and pray it works. I like to pray it works. Okay. And this transfer would also look really pretty on a bag. You know, if you are, if you're a teacher or have a teacher friend, or, you know, for your kids' teachers for the end of the year or the beginning of the year, this would be a really pretty transfer to give them, you know, for school. You know, the Be Kind also has the B. It's just kind of, I don't know. It's kind of educational, schooly, like, you know what I mean. All right, get our excess off again. And I got to get this off me. Y'all know when I work with the black, it's bad. Okay, Christy, I'm almost there, girl. I'm almost there. I hope, Janice, listen, it's getting kind of hard for me to, you know what I mean? Like, it's that in between getting on my nerves thing right now. And so it's getting a little hard for me. Now look, if you peel up slowly, y'all, you can fix anything that messed up. But yeah, it's getting a little tough for me to, I don't know, it's just getting a little tough to kind of, here's what we've got. So we got Be Kind. So pretty. Christy, yeah, I'm almost there, girl. And I'm just thinking that that's just what I want to do. I don't know. You know, you kind of go back and forth with it. You're like, okay, do I not, you know. It's just a matter of I'm sick of going every 3 weeks to get my hair done, to be honest. It's breaking the bank. Oh, okay. So she is she like, are you talking about your hair, your beautician is doing something with your hair, like you're doing a kind of a process with it? Is that what you're saying? Not pretty. It kind of, is it a little crooked? No, it's just the way it is. Is it crooked? No, we're good. Okay. Now the bees, y'all. The bees. So I'm going to fuzz them. You are too? Oh, Carly, yeah, because you got the dark hair too, girl. So, Christy, is yours as dark as mine? I can't see on your picture on here. Is yours as dark as mine? Like, you know, this is my natural color. So I'm going to post a picture of me and my mom last night. And you're going to see her hair, how white it is. My hair is black with red undertones. Her hair was black with blue undertones. Like, hers was so dark. Love the bees. I do too. You mean it's not the only one? Girl, Heather, I mean, not only tired, but I'm doggone breaking the bank. You know what I'm saying? Just to get my roots done. I don't get nothing else put on it, just the roots. And I'm like, Lord, I'm going broke. Just that, going broke. Okay, so I'm going to put one bee over here. And it's just going to look like it's kind of sitting on the, I may put a couple down there too. Okay, I'm using my bumblebee, y'all, which is this beautiful yellow and white. I have dark purple hair. Oh, okay. So, Annika, I'd actually thought about doing that. Like is it like a burgundy? Like a dark burgundy? I had thought about doing a dark burgundy. My husband actually loves burgundy. So, he had said, you know, why don't you do this? And I was like, really? I mean, you know, he's pretty straight-laced, you know. Okay, y'all, so these bees, I'm going to do yellow everything except for their wings, and I'll do their wings white. We're just going to stick with that. Yeah, Heather, yes, girl. Whew. Way too expensive. I mean, way too expensive. Y'all, I need to stir this up. I haven't used my Bumblebee since last summer. So, or I guess the fall probably. Yeah, with my fall stuff, I used it. Are you kidding me? Oh, whew. Let's do it over here. Yeah, I had thought about doing some color, but then again, I just still feel like my roots are so dark. I'm still going to have my roots done regardless, you know? It's still going to have to happen. My hair is too dark for elaborate tones. I really like it. Oh, okay. So, yeah, mine's a number 1, and she just does my, yeah, this is a Bumble. Oh, Carly, I forgot, girl, I forgot. Okay, y'all, so I'm just using this. I'm going to use it all over the whole thing except for, again, the wings. I'm not going to try to figure out if the legs are black, or I'm not doing all that. Because the background is gray, it's going to look, you know, a little bit gray. If you wanted to do your background black, your undertones of your Bumblebee would be black. Because it is kind of like the way that the transfer is, you, the green parts on the transfer are whatever your background will be. So it will remain, you know, you're not going to chalk through it. And that's that's what I'm talking about. If you want them black, you'll have to actually paint that part black. I'm not doing that. So here's my, oh, here we go. This off. Christy, yes, girl, yes. No, it's not burgundy. Oh, like a plum. Oh, I bet that's beautiful too, though. Yes, I bet that's beautiful. Okay, y'all, and then I'm just going to use my little tool here. This is just one of our little chalking tools, and it's got a little squeegee on the bottom. Now, the other squeegee I was using, I actually took one of our mini squeegees and cut it in half. So, you can also do that. It's, I like to use it because I can get into kind of the smaller spaces with it. Y'all don't mind me pushing out my belly right now. I was like, wait a minute. I just pushed out my belly like real far because I was concentrating. You know, usually you try to suck it in. I was concentrating. Christy, I mean, really, seriously, I spend about that as well. And I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? I'm sick of it. Oh my goodness, I love this Bumblebee, y'all. Is that not the cutest? Is that so cute? Now again, do you see what I'm talking about? The gray parts in the Bumblebee? So if that background would be black, that gray part would be black. But I'm not really worried about it. This, I'm just, the gray is fine for me. Okay, so let's do this one. This one's actually easier the way he's set up. And I love these Bumblebees. There's so much that the Bumblebees, y'all, are going to be a big hit again this year. Bumblebees, I was looking at Hobby Lobby, you know, you can kind of go there and kind of, I don't know, I look at like HGTV and kind of what's coming out decor-wise, and Cracker Barrel. Y'all, Cracker Barrel always got it going on. Oh, thank you. Hey, Kathy. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got a little ahead of myself. We got to do the wings, right, Cheryl? Right, Cheryl? Little white wings. And then I'm going to see if I want to put some on the bottom. We'll see. I might need a couple of them on the bottom just to kind of give it a little something, something. I'll let y'all tell me. Okay, so there's the two bees. Oh, thank you, Annika. Thank you, Carly. Okay, so there's that. All right. So we have that. We could leave it just like that, or I could put a couple of bees down here. I'm going to set these on here and see what y'all think. And y'all can tell me. It'll kind of give you an idea. Y'all think a couple more bees down there? I'm going to be using this ribbon. So I want to show you that if there's going to be some yellow up here as well. None on the bottom, Janice? None on the bottom? Just right there? Just kind of leave it right there? More bees. More bees, please. I tell you what, I'm going to leave this set right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the bow, put it on, and then see what that looks like. That'll kind of give me an idea if I need anything on the bottom. Thank you, Annika. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who sprinkles it out. Oh, wait, Michelle, what'd you say, girl? Wait. Michelle, I lost the message. Say it again. Type it again. It went real fast. My comments went real fast on that one. Janice, I was kind of thinking that too. I do love my flowers. You like the 2Ds too? I do one. Okay, let's do this. Let me dry this. And then I'm going to do the ribbon real quick. And it'll show you kind of, the yellow is going to be up there. And look how cute that ribbon is. Isn't that cute? This was Dollar Tree. Both of these were Dollar Tree. Then I was going to use this little Baker's and then just black. Just kind of cute little ribbon. You know, I like my messy bows, y'all. I like my messy bows. Okay. Let me dry this one. And again, y'all, tonight's word is bee. B-E-E, bee. Oh, you do? Oh, I didn't know that, Michelle. You have that one too, Carly? Isn't it pretty? They've got some really pretty, if you can catch it. This one I did get last year, but they may have it this year, you know, once the summer stuff comes back out. But I did just grab this one, the honeycomb. I did grab it. So, I think it's really pretty. But I'm going to put it kind of more, we're going to do 2 each of these, okay? So, I'm going to do 2 of these. Let's see how long I want it. Okay. Y'all, when I measure things, it's just so exact and so precise. Not. All right, so I'm going to do 2. Actually, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3 of them. So I can do kind of an X. And again, we're just going to do my favorite kind of messy bow. All right, Sherry, I will send you some information. Oh, okay. Got you. I did not know that, Michelle. Girl, you a jack of all trades. Listen, I have found that a lot of, I have several beautician friends or hairdressers. I guess they don't, I don't know what's ever socially right or wrong anymore. And I never, ever mean to offend anyone, I promise. But my hairdresser friends, what was I going to say? Oh, always seem to be artists. You know what I mean? Like, I think you have to be an artist to be a hairdresser. I just feel like you do. A glass mat for my table. So this is one of the tables from Home Depot. And all I did was I actually just used contact paper on it, and I change it all the time. I just change it because the glass, if it's glass, I'm crazy psychotic clean freak, and it'll drive me crazy. If there's some glass on here that I can't fit, I'll be crazy. Cuckoo crazy. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see what this looks like. I never do it this way, where I put one color in the back and then one color in the front, but I want to see what it looks like. And then put the black in the front. Let's just see. Let's check it out, y'all. I don't know. Let's see if I like it. $80 for I never charged $80 for a touch-up. Well, you know, everything's gone up, so I mean, that's kind of the price now. So again, because they're my friends, you know, sometimes it's a little different, but yeah, it's not cheap anymore. Nothing's cheap. Please, I think I went and bought 2 bags of groceries, and I mean, I had to give Mason up, you know, my baby. I had to give him away because Lord knows you can't. They want you, your first or your last born one. Okay, I'm going to do it that way, y'all. I'm I'm going to do it that way. And then I'm going to take this black and white, just baker's twine, I guess that's what it's called, and wrap it around. And I always make sure I'm in the middle. Okay. Try not to, you know, mess up here. Look, Carly, these are the only kind of bows I'm good at, girl, because I'm going to just tell you right now. That's all I can do. It's not, Michelle. So, that's what I was saying. So, my friend is a, well, I probably shouldn't say it, but anyway. She, my friend who is a hairdresser gets me my product. Let's just say that. Because she's like, girl, this is ridiculous. You're having to color your hair every 2 to 3 weeks, and this is stupid to come in here. And plus, she kind of quit doing it. Okay, so here's what I've got. Let me cut this off some. Let me get this over here, see what I've got, and cut them down some. And I am going to dovetail these tonight, y'all. We're going to dovetail them. I'm going to leave these just a little bit longer so I can see them. And to dovetail them, y'all know I struggle with this. I struggle. Again, I don't know why, but I do. Oh, to make bows. Carly, I really can make them. I don't want to. I really don't want to make them. I'll just be honest. I have a Bodabra that I love. You know, it makes it easy, but I don't I don't want to. I like the messy bows because they're easy, they're cute, they're all the things. And, you know, now if I was making a wreath or something like that, I would definitely make the bigger bows. I don't want to. I don't love bows. I'll just say it. Bows are really not my huge, I don't love bows on a lot of things. I'm not that frilly, I guess I should say. But listen, to each our own, right? And a lot of crafters love bows. Love them. I'm just not that crafter. Not her. Okay. This just takes just a few minutes, but I wanted my my white ones in the back longer so you could see those. You've never been a bow girl either, Kathy? I don't know. I'm not, you know, I'm a girly girl. I'm very girly, but we need to, Carly. Girl, you love to make bows too, Michelle? Yeah, I don't love it. I can do it, y'all. I really can, but I just don't want to. Okay. This is a cute little messy bow, y'all. Very, very cute. Let me cut this off just a little bit right here. I'm going to cut these down some more too, y'all. They're too long. But yeah, bows do finish a lot of things. You know, bows finish a lot of your projects, your wreaths, your things like that. But again, for me, it's not my favorite. Oh, thank you. You cheat. Okay, so this is what we have, y'all. So I think that yellow is enough. Part of me don't even know if I like the ribbon, I'll be honest. I'm not really sure if I love it. Is that bad? You do, yes, you do. I do also have this little cute little bee. Let me see. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it on the ribbon, and then I'm gonna hold up the bow and see if what y'all think. These little bees also came from Dollar Tree. You like Christy, you like the bow? Okay, so here's what I put on there, y'all. That cute little bee. And this just came from the no, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, Walmart. Walmart has the bees. I got these at Walmart. Okay. So I guess let's go ahead and put it on, y'all. Let's put it on. I may have to. I don't know if I love it. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I love it. I'm going to put it on though, and I'm going to see. I'm just going to see. Let me hold it on here and see. Takes a lot of ribbons, so I cheat. Oh, okay. You got a trick, Carly? Girl, my trick is that bow dabber in there. I mean, it makes gorgeous bows, you know. It makes beautiful bows, but it's just not my... on my personal stuff, I do not like big bows. I just don't. I like a bow maybe, you know, but not mini bows at all. Maybe this thing's just too big. Maybe that's why I'm not loving it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little indecisive with my bow tonight. Most of the time I'm not, but maybe it's just the colors, or maybe it's the white ones are kind of, I don't know. We cut this one, then I'll hold it up and show y'all. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? The black ribbon's throwing you off? Is that what it is? I know, I don't love it. I'll just be honest. I'm not loving this bow. I probably should have put more yellow in the front, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the black. I have not yet, Annika. I actually worked on it again today. I have a video that's going on, a welcome video. You love it, Natalie? Cute. Okay, so here's what I have. I was going to put a little beaded hanger on it, but again, I didn't really want to add, you know, I didn't want to take away. Sometimes, y'all, for me, the simplicity of things is more beautiful than have a lot of stuff on it. So I love these things. You know, I bought some from the Dollar Tree. This one actually came from the Dollar Tree as well. I just like little signs that I can sit around because I don't have a lot of wall space, and I do have a lot of counter space in my kitchen. So I like to put things like that in my kitchen on the counter for, you know, for holidays or whatever. So I use more of these little plate holders, plate stands, whatever they're called, more so than hanging things on my walls. So I tend to kind of make things like that, you know. Okay, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. Yeah, I like the easel too. Thank you, Annika. Thank you, Carly. It is very pretty. Look, this part down here is really, I'm loving. I love this green. I love the Be Kind. I love that transfer in itself. But so then don't forget, you've got the back part too. Now, if you wanted to use the back part, what I would suggest, you know, you could still just, you could actually hang that part. So you could use that, you know, not see the ribbon. Or, you know, flip it around, and there you go. The other part, of course, I would probably put on my door, and you could put this on your door as well, or in a wreath. You know, this could go in a wreath. So tonight's word again is B, y'all, and I will send y'all all the information for all the sales that's ending on the 31st to include this. So yes, Kathy, I do too. Thank y'all so much. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a wonderful week. I hope to see y'all again real soon. And make sure to sprinkle the love out to everyone. Thank y'all so much. See y'all.